Oh, my God.
Now you're a cheerleader. 70s cheerleader.
You guys are fucking horrible. Everybody, all they do is talk shit. Even at work, I get to work, I just get roasted all day.
But it's out of love, RJ. We love
I
you,
know. I'm just talking
You
shit.
should
But
roast them back.
I do sometimes. I don't take offense to it. I actually think a lot of it's sexually hilarious.
Sexually hilarious.
No.
That's what it sounded like you said. Right.
No, actually hilarious.
Oh,
not sexually.
Sexually
Hold on. We're not going
hilarious
down that
70s
road.
RJ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
The ladies say I'm sexually hilarious.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
It was. It was just a very more peaceful time. Peace and love, brother.
Well, let's make sure we're recording because I don't have time to do it twice.
No, well, it's recording. Don't worry, pal. Just take a
I'm
chill.
so very important.
Sometimes we are, and sometimes we're not. But you know who is always important? You, the listeners and fans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 85 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend, Shawn, who has returned from Tampa Bay in one piece. Wrestlemania weekend. How did you, I don't know. You loved it.
It was awesome, definitely.
Yeah.
It was, obviously I went through the very stressful thing of losing the phone in the Uber, but...
That's probably the greatest phone call I think I've ever heard in my life. Or one of them.
And if you missed the phone call, go back and watch episode 84.
Yep.
And while you're doing that, like, share, subscribe down here in the corner.
The button. See, we're on it already.
Right,
we're on it already.
Subscribe down there.
All right.
What
Sorry.
they said.
So,
Yeah. Right down there.
Yeah, right down there. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. I enjoyed both nights of shows. Obviously, it's a thing where when you're there, you're going to really, even if the show sucks, you're still going to think it's great, and have a great time. Met up with all sorts of cool wrestling fans and got to meet some different wrestlers outside their parking lot, and just definitely a memorable, incredible weekend.
Do you get starstruck, dude? Like, at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I was going to say, because you sent me some videos, some videos, I should say, of the wrestlers, I guess, walking into the backstage area or whatever it may be. And you just did it so seamlessly, it seems.
Next time, we're going to have to send an actual videographer.
A professional camera.
He was like, look at me, this is awesome. I was like, yes, this is the moment. No, I was just curious, because it doesn't seem like you're, like, nervous at all when you did that, but I'm sure it's just still, like, the idea of seeing somebody
drunk.
Well, that's
actually no. At that
point.
No. See, that's the thing. When I left the phone in the Uber, I was completely sober. Like, it wasn't until at the show when I got drunk, which, boy, was that an expensive endeavor.
Yep.
How much was one beer, dude?
$17.
Oh, my God.
Fucking damn, dude.
Now, they're
excuse my language.
like the big beers, they're like the deuce cans, but still.
Damn, bro.
And then I was tipping, too, like a moron.
Nats Park don't even charge that much.
No. Nats Park is $10.95
for the big one, right?
For Bud Light, yeah,
much better.
Weren't they like $15 when we went to the game though?
I think you're right. They did go up.
I think they're like $15, man, or at least maybe for that game because of the.
No, they went up. Okay. I remember.
Well, I've been there this year and it was $10.95.
Oh, they must have. Oh, well, they probably put everything down because there's less people and they want to spend more. I don't know. I'm making up shit.
That also, at Nats Park, buying concessions is horrible because they want you to do everything on an app. They want you to pre-order it. You have to download the MLB Ballpark app. which I already have the MLB app.
Yeah, I have it.
That I watch MLB.TV on. And why can't I just use the ballpark on that app? No, it's a separate app. And I'm like, you have to walk all around till you can find somewhere that you can actually just buy food like a normal person with a credit card. Like, they keep telling me, like, oh, everything's cashless. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to give you cash. Like, I have a card
I don't even have to fucking... I have a chip. I can
Do
just
you know how much...
Right, I'll just wave it over.
Yeah.
Do you know how much cash
I got
you have
Apple
to
Pay,
carry on you?
motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Here, take my fucking money.
You open up the park, man. Just take my credit card, bruh.
Oh, I'm going...
Just do it now.
I'm going next Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up.
Oh, nice. You're going to a game, which I hope you have fun, by the way.
I will.
Okay.
We'll go to another one, but this one I have to go. They're not playing. My birthday is Thursday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they're not playing.
I'm not going to lie.
They're not playing there because they're going to wherever the next. I think the Mets they play next. So I'm going Wednesday.
Nice.
Yeah, I might go on Wednesday too, actually, because that's usually off. They play at 4. I love that time.
Yeah, they won 1-0 yesterday. Man, I kind of want a beer.
I saw the highlight. That shit was a hell of a game. Do you really want a beer?
No, it's way too early.
Motherfuckers, you're not getting drunk.
I know, but it's gonna kind of weigh me down, bro. Got to be in good vibes, man.
You're really on this fucking 70s shit, right?
Yeah, dude. Just for today.
Wow.
And tomorrow I'll be back to the
fucking hippie.
Well, I'll take a beer if somebody's got one.
So I'm gonna give you my expensive partly cloudy beer.
Partly cloudy,
dude. It's good. I like it. I would ask for one, but it's too early.
Okay.
I don't know how you're gonna get it.
Oh man,
yeah, just over here. Oh yeah,
Stone
Cold Steve
Oh
Austin
man,
style, baby.
he would never do that.
Yeah.
He would have never done that if it was me.
Well,
Why,
dude?
Because you would have dropped it.
Can't blame him. And honestly, I wouldn't do that with me if I had already been drinking.
Yeah.
But that's the first beer. You can do that with me on the first beer.
Nah,
maybe the second.
I guess I don't know. So anyway, beer is expensive as fuck.
Well, it's funny comparing the beer prices. Also, just comparing like the COVID and social distancing measures from Wrestlemania in Tampa Bay to Nats Park.
Different states.
Nationals Park is, as you would probably expect, a lot more restrictive than the stadium in Florida. I mean, they in Florida, for example, everywhere they're saying like they don't want people crowding around in the concourses and hanging out, and you're only supposed to be eating and drinking in your seats. Now, obviously, in Tampa, when we had the thunderstorms, well, people can't be in their seats, so you can't tell them not to be in the concourse. So I guess that's one reason they were so lax. But yeah, everybody's, we were going in the stadium at like 5:00. And then everybody's just hanging out, drinking beers, eating food, all out in the concourse, all crowded together. At Nats Park, they're all going around strict, like, put your mask on. Like, for example, my mask, this was not good enough. They're like, oh, no, you got to take that off. Not only did they have to give me their mask, they said, you have to take this off. You can't even have it around your neck.
Oh, my God.
But
for real?
Once I got, into the stadium, I put their thing in my pocket, put mine back on.
Oh, you mean like once you're going in?
Yeah, but apparently they don't want you wearing gaiters in the stadium.
Why?
I don't get it.
I don't think it's all them. I think it's MLB rules too.
Okay, that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, man. I mean, I see a ton of people wearing those. I work with some people that wear those, like in the shop. But anyway, so it was like balls to the wall down there, and then
Yeah, they were. I mean, the first night they didn't. The seats that hadn't been sold that were supposed to be blocked off, they didn't do anything to cover them. So people were moving down. Like, I see this one guy, he was messaging me. I didn't see it, but he was saying like, "Oh, you can come sit down here in 112." I'm like, damn. But his view was also kind of blocked, so whatever, it was fine. But then the second night they had those ties, like those zip ties on the seats. But still,
yeah, that's how it was in Atlanta in the Mercedes Stadium.
when you say zip ties, like obviously
zip ties, motherfucker.
Yeah,
so you can't pull
where they would tie a bunch of newspapers with,
Yeah. Yeah, I know what a zip tie is. I just meant like, how did they do it around the seat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They would just tie the seat to the back.
Have you ever been to a stadium?
I have, but I've never seen that.
You know how the seats go up automatically?
I do.
Okay, so they zip tie around that,
Okay.
so you can't pull them down and sit in them.
Okay, that's I understand that now.
Okay,
But
that's all I was at. That's all I was asking. That's all I was asking.
In
Dude.
Tampa, we just busted the tie off and sat in the 200 level.
Fuck. I mean,
I put one in my pocket.
people like you that's gonna continue this pandemic.
well,
I wasn't sitting any closer to other people than I would have if I had been in my own seat.
True.
Are you guys like?
But at Nats Park, the ties were much more thorough, and you definitely would have been noticed if you had popped one off. Like down there, it was like, kick it under the seat.
It's kind of like a free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there were definitely times where the stadium attendants, they were coming around for other issues where people were in the wrong seats, and I was like, don't be looking over here and getting suspicious about anything. Like
They must have been. I would think they were probably in somebody else's seat.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I mean, yeah, but you were just in
right. I was in a seat that was nobody was supposed to be sitting in.
All right, that's pretty dope. I mean, so I enjoyed the show. Obviously, night one was better than night two.
Surprisingly, because night two had the better lineup, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, so I loved it. I watched the whole thing. I think the only thing I really didn't care about was but I enjoyed it, was that women's tag team elimination match, the second match of the night.
Oh yeah, that's when I was like, time to pee.
Yeah. So no, it wasn't that bad, to be honest with you.
But I had to pee. I was drinking those $17 beers.
If there was a dip in the show, like that was it. I thought the Drew losing, that kind of shocked me a little bit. But
it's a big swerve.
Yeah, I was like when he had him in the the master lock, or not the master lock, the hurt lock. My bad. Lock. Come on, man. I'm thinking of Chris. I'm thinking of Chris Masters. Don't worry, he knows. Yeah. And when he was like, oh, he's knocked out, and I was just like, oh shit, like that was like an oh shit moment.
Yeah.
So I thought but that's good for Bobby Lashley, man. He deserves a lengthy run. Yeah. He's
pretty sure this is going towards him versus Brock Lesnar,
which is going to be fucking sick.
Dope. Yeah.
That's going to be sick.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, dude. People have wanted them to wrestle for ever.
15 years.
Yeah,
forever.
Both MMA fighters and champions, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, that's going to be sick. Dude, I know that's coming.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Anyway.
With fans.
So I smoked a dude before the show. That's why I'm a little amped right now, everybody.
That's
self-incrimination as well. So
the crowd was so amped for that match because that was the first match with a crowd in over a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. But
people will sidetrack you.
People are glad to be able to do more now.
Oh,
like just being out in public.
But see, wrestling, the fans, there's a certain element. It just enhances the experience like by 10. Like it really does, or 100 or whatever it may be.
I think that's every.
That's true. No, any live sporting event.
I don't think it's as important in sports, though, because I think we learned this over the last year. Like, watching sports without fans, it sucks. It's brutal. Really, something is missing big time. But it doesn't really affect, like, the quality of the product. It doesn't really affect the game itself. With wrestling, the lack of a crowd really does actually affect, like, how entertaining a match is. Like,
yes, I 100%. No,
I don't. I don't 100. I agree, but I don't 100% agree because we've talked about this before with MMA. A lot of the fighters, there were better fights, especially in the beginning when the pandemic was, when there was no fans there, because the fighters didn't have to worry about the pressure and all that. So it's more like it's kind of like there's these things called smokers, where it's like underground fights that are not sanctioned by any governing body. But it was like a smoker. It's like, so you got these two guys that are going to go in and they're going to fight and nobody knows about it. So it's like kind of like back to the roots type thing. So I think that, and I think baseball, there's definitely, it improves the viewing it, because when you hear the fans reacting to it, it's like to whatever's going on, and like it adds something to it. Like, pumping in sound noise is kind of boring.
I think the Caps are gonna be able to have fans here soon too.
Yeah, at the end of the month, the Caps and Wizards are gonna have 10%.
Dude,
like
I'm going for I'm going for the Wizards, man. I know how awful it sounds, but let's go.
Well, they can get in that little play-in tournament, and then who knows?
We'll see. But
it's still not the same, even though now, we have limited fans in sports. It's obviously a lot nicer, and it is nice to hear and feel something, but it's still not the same, when you're, like, being at Nats Park with 10,000 fans, it's like, this still, it's like, it's great to be here. It's great to have this, but like this still doesn't really feel like being at a Nats game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, except for maybe like back at RFK when they were horrible.
Yeah. I mean,
It felt like being at a Tampa Bay Rays game.
Dude, oh my God, Tampa Bay.
I mean, it used to be nice. There was a lot of ladies walking around, especially in the summertime.
Oh, it was freezing up there.
Oh, yeah.
Whatchamacallit. So what was down in Texas? Who was it that played? It wasn't the Astros.
The Rangers had full capacity.
Yeah, the Rangers had full capacity. And
that's Texas, baby.
It was cool to see.
It was, yeah, but you know what's crazy?
However you feel about whether they should do it or not, it was great to see.
I just liked reading the
It's
comments.
fucking Texas. They do whatever the fuck they want.
I just like reading the comments. People were just like, God bless America. Like, you know, and then it's just like, adults making adult choices, like just people being
freedom,
like,
motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but it's like
that's what America is.
Yeah, I know.
America's based on freedom, right?
I know.
That's
I'm just like, it just seems like overly patriotic. Does that?
And it's, I mean, yeah. Well, some people, you know, they take things very seriously. And
That's fine. I'm not knocking that at all.
There are a lot of people, and
just the way it's put off. That's all.
It's funny. Yeah, no, I'm with you. But yeah.
I don't know. You just had to read the comments like how I read them.
I can imagine. I don't know. I can imagine.
Everybody's gonna think I'm a communist.
Hold on, let me switch this.
Wait, hold on. No, not me. Jared said that.
I didn't say anything. They know I'm not a communist.
Have you ever?
I love my guns. I love my country. God, country, core. Hoorah. You laughing, motherfucker. This is real shit.
I know.
Yeah, I'm brainwashed. Marine Corps brainwashed me, but hey, it is what it is.
So
when it comes to guns, I'm not brainwashed. No, fuck that. Guns, that's your right to protect yourself and your family and hunt and all that shit. So, Second Amendment.
So which where was it? Oh fuck, man, I lost my train of thought.
I don't know. We somehow got off on the second right tangent. So
yeah, dude, no
the
bullshit.
Second Amendment. I mean,
so it's okay.
Second right, this guy.
All right, so back to WrestleMania. God damn,
you made me miss the scary joint, but go ahead.
So I thought the Wrestle Night one was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
like, I thought
the Cesaro Rollins match
that was great,
insane.
Yeah,
the main event with Sasha versus Bianca, that was awesome.
And when she picked her up and just carried her up the stairs, dude, that was sick. I was like legit, like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, dude, you know what I thought was hilarious, like crazy.
Speaking of Sasha, real quick though, never mind, I can't find it.
No.
Snoop Dogg.
No. Oh no, this one.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
nice.
So, whatchamacallit? What was that match?
Love saying whatchamacallit.
Ah, damn, I know. I lost my train of thought again. Man, do
God.
not let me smoke before the show ever.
You always do.
Not always. And the thought is gone.
Well, you're really going with the 70s theme today.
So it was a Sasha.
Far out, man.
No, the Bad Bunny. Yeah.
I'm high as fuck, man.
Bro.
I'm 70s RJ.
Yeah. I should have fucking.
Hey,
I should get
fucking hide over here.
Peace, not war, man.
Peace, not war, bro. Hold on, let me just fix my hair, dude. Anyway, I thought the Bad Bunny match was awesome.
But surprisingly, Bad Bunny was great. I mean, I have to give credit. I was booing the hell out of him.
Thank you. He should be booed.
But man, he really, for a celebrity, he was great. He did a Canadian Destroyer.
Dude, I saw that and lost my mind, bro.
Right. Like a Canadian, for people that don't know wrestling, a Canadian Destroyer is a move that you would go crazy for an actual wrestler doing it, because it is just a very hard move that is very rarely done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically like a pile driver. I think most people know what a pile driver is. But basically, you flip over in the air first with your opponent before
you pile drive him.
Yeah, it's
Can
incredible.
you look that up? Can you look it up? We probably can't share that, though, right?
Why not?
Oh, okay, if we can, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nah, but it's sick, dude. It's just... And he did it on the outside of the ring, too.
It was a real,
yeah.
what the fuck, holy shit moment. Like,
dude, but you know what I thought was nuts? Is the ovation that he got when he came in on the I guess the big rig and whatever it was.
I thought he was going to get heavily booed, and I was like...
Dude, he came in and everybody's going nuts. I was like, bro, this guy's getting like the pop of the night.
Right.
It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. And then, night 2. So what's up with the Fiend and Randy Orton, man? Did that not just underwhelm the fuck out of you?
That was very underwhelming. I mean, it was still fun because being there, like, there were such cool visuals, like, you know. But, man, it was only 6 minutes, and I don't even care that the Fiend lost so much, is that he lost off of one RKO. Like, that's all it took.
And, like, Alexa Bliss coming out of the Jack in the Box. She's so hot, bro. I know. I know. I know if she ever heard this, she'd be like, oh, my God, these guys are fucking weirdos, but it's okay. But anyway. But when she came out with the black blood or whatever just coming down her face, and I could hear the whole arena chanting, holy shit, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
And then he lost, and then it just took it down like that. They could have just had something super fucking sick happen, and then that was it. So I don't know where they're going with it. I hope it's cool, man, because that kind of, you know how people are like, oh, they killed Bray Wyatt. They bury him. Yeah.
But yeah, they better be going somewhere good with the whole story.
Because I understand story and how it's supposed to progress. Like, you're not supposed to just beat your rival the first time or whatever. You have to, he's not really gone. And you have to, hold on. Oh, yeah, he's going to do, like, the dive.
Y'all keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh, yeah. So, sorry, I'm just so into it because that's what it is.
Can't do that.
Oh, yeah, because of audio. Okay, I understand. I see. Okay. Well, they didn't have the Canadian Destroyer on that clip.
No.
They got to have it somewhere.
Plus, the YouTube algorithm, it'll pick that because that was on YouTube.
Okay. Well, that's just like, it was one of the coolest things I saw. And then, so the Fiend thing, which was, well.
Now you have to mention Bad Bunny in the show's description, and then hopefully the algorithm is just going to send all the Bad Bunny fans to this show.
You know
Boom.
I probably will put it
So, I didn't realize, it's so weird, like, I didn't really know who this guy was. He was at Wrestlemania, and now this week at work, and probably everywhere, I see Bad Bunny memes about his concert tickets. Because they're like,
no, he's been popular.
No, I believe that.
Yeah, we're just old and out of touch. Yeah, I had no clue who he was till he showed up on WWE, but come to find out, like, apparently this guy is pretty fucking big. Like,
yeah,
he's
and
huge.
People at work were talking about
He did a song with Will
tickets.
Smith. It was with him, Will Smith, and Mark Anthony. They all three of them have a song together.
That is quite the combination of people, to be honest.
Exactly. Will Smith even spoke Spanish in the song. So.
How did that go?
Come on, I mean,
it's a good song. I'm just not a fan of Bad Bunny or that other dude, Jimmy Jam or whatever. It's just they don't do anything for me.
I don't know if I've ever heard a song of his, but anyway.
The only one that I'm a fan of is Will Smith, all right? Let's get jiggy with it, fellas.
Yeah, dude. Will Smith is...
Well, welcome to Miami, guys.
Men in Black.
Dude,
the Men in Black.
See, that was dope back when Will Smith movies were always accompanied by the Will Smith theme song. Like,
oh, yeah.
Wild West, the song is way better than the movie.
Oh, yeah. By far.
Bro, when he's got, like, the giant spider, the mechanical spider at the end and everything.
It's just the worst.
You yell just like
I think that was no, that wasn't.
And then he just lets him go and he just falls down the fucking canyon.
That is good beer.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That wasn't the last. I thought that was I was going to say that was the last Will Smith bad movie.
Oh.
The fuck, bro.
70s RJ.
Yeah, no shit.
That shit was too funny at the end where he's like dangling on the dude in the wheelchair. He's like, "You gonna die with me?" And he just lets him go, and it's just half his body just falls down a canyon, bro. It's just fucking horrible. I'm sorry.
Definitely 70s RJ.
Oh man, it was just that was way too funny.
Like, I'm just watching you sitting here with those glasses and that fucking t-shirt. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
bro.
We're in a time fucking warp right now.
When I was walking up to the door, I was like, all right, well.
Dude, you know what's crazy? The Uber driver looked up at me too.
Oh,
and he's
right.
probably
I didn't even think about
probably
that.
think like, oh god, it just dropped this guy off at this gay dude's house or something.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, he's got glasses. He's got star
Yeah,
glasses.
I got like the Elton John's
Fucking- yeah.
on.
He's like, fucking white people. The one's dressed like he's going to play baseball. Like,
A little bit of role play. Right?
batter up, buddy.
Oh, that's so.
Are you a
disgusting.
switch hitter?
Oh no. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
let's tone it down a bit for the children out there listening to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
And if there are children listening,
You should like,
stop.
share, comment, and subscribe at all times, every day,
First
forever.
of all, there ain't no children listen to this.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Okay, dude, that's such a great bit.
Mhm.
So our buddy John, hello John, out in Wisconsin, he bought his son for his, I think his 13th or 14th birthday, which blows my mind because I've known, like, sorry, it just blew my mind, bro. Do you know the Oculus Rift, the VR?
Yes,
Um,
it's not Rift anymore.
Okay, so it's like there's a second version of it, right?
Yeah.
There's a 2. He said you should get one of those. He said he think you'd like it.
I've actually thought about getting one because I'll be in like Best Buy and sometimes I just go to Best Buy just be like I want to buy something but I don't know what I want because I want everything.
Yeah, dude, that's why I don't go in there.
You're
No
like me
bullshit.
with the hats.
Yeah. So then I go in and I'm like Oculus Rift. Man, it's only I think that's not Rift but whatever the Quest. I think the new one is Quest. It's like $400. I'm like, I might have to get it. I might get it. You know what? I might get it. That might be my Twitch shit. I might do some Twitch shit off of that.
Yeah, man, let's do some shit.
Some
Play.
Twitch shit.
Some Twitch shit. I
Twitch.
would have to figure out how to project whatever I'm looking at onto the screen and then have me in front of a green screen while I'm doing it. Ooh, I just came up with an idea.
See, there you go.
Boom.
Just like that.
Magic
Mad Scientist.
happening.
That's that mad scientist shit, baby.
That
I guess.
magic Mad Scientist Lab.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what I was going to say, Shawn,
Yes, 70s RJ.
let me think, bro. Fuck, I did forget.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, we thought we that reminded me of last week. Like, the way you were talking on the phone last week, you reminded of Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. You were like, oh, my God. You were like, I can't find my phone.
Sounds about right. Oh, man. If you could have seen. See, we really do need to send like a professional videographer with me because if you had somebody recording while I'm stressing and losing my mind about the lost phone, oh my God, it
Oh,
was.
no. It would have been fucking gold. We would have had to fucking put that shit somewhere where the motherfuckers had to pay to see that shit.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been.
The parking lot guy gave me a White Claw. It was like,
Did you cuss him out? Like, hey, motherfucker, what are you giving me this water for?
I was like, look, I'll just take anything that'll.
Dude,
help,
you're
but-
so lucky that parking lot guy was so nice.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
you trying to make me hydrate myself, motherfucker?
Bro, dude, I've never. Well, I drank one White Claw before just to try it. I
I
didn't
think
finish it.
I think it was my first one. I've had other seltzers, but I think that was my first actual White Claw.
I heard the Bud Light one is pretty good.
Yeah, I've had that one because
Trunk beer, baby.
I did not have it out of the trunk. But
Yeah, but it's just water, so that one won't go bad.
right,
You'll be good on that one. This motherfucker.
I'm
is
sorry, man.
high.
I mean, the trunk beer is a classic.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is way too funny to me. When you first told me, and you're like, I was like, how did it taste? And you're like, oh my God, it was horrible. And I was just like,
Scroll back through, folks, down the
Oh,
page and
yeah.
find the episode titled "Trunk Beer" featuring yours truly. If you're wondering what RJ is cracking up
oh
about.
man, no, yeah, it's.
Sure.
I'm laughing at myself right now, and
Long story short, I drank beer out of my trunk
They can go back.
in the summer.
If I remember, maybe I'll tag that actual video to it. So
bro,
to up there somewhere.
trunk beer. Oh man,
Okay,
okay,
I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
even on camera when I'm up there somewhere.
So so cool thing. I'm trying to quit smoking.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
I
for
haven't.
you, man.
I haven't had a tobacco in about
A tobacco.
a tobacco
He hasn't had a tobacco.
in about 4 days. That's
Yeah,
but
4
that's a lot for me. That's good.
That's a lot for anyone,
still
man.
rubbing
4
your
days,
arm, though.
definitely.
Fine, bro.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
that's
yeah. I'm dead serious. When I get fucking Noited out, bro.
Yo, this whole episode is just gonna be him fucking like.
It's gonna be good stuff, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, like we talked about that one where you two and Greg were totally trashed. That's one of the best ones. So,
What? Me and Greg, or those
you
guys?
two and Greg.
do the math, RJ.
God damn.
Oh, I thought he said. Yeah.
You two, you thought like Greg was with Bono? And,
Yeah, no.
and The Edge.
What the fuck, bro? Yeah, you're fried, man.
Damn, son.
Shout out
For
to
all our
Greg. He
listeners
did come
out there,
grab
I
some pizza yesterday.
apologize for being not coherent enough to do my job.
And then you talked over his shout out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, just shout out Greg. He came and got some pizza yesterday.
Oh, nice. I was thinking about coming to get one. I'm not going to lie, but I've been eating a little better this week because my doctor told me I'm obese.
Hey, RJ's good. He orders delivery.
I do.
Yeah, but like you said, the doctor said, well, I don't. That obese thing is weird to me.
Well, no. Well, he said technically I'm in that realm.
So
No, that's what I'm
how
saying.
obese is...
Like if you're
Okay, so
if,
I'm
if you're
5'9",
like 10
okay?
pounds over, that's obese for your depending on your size and
And your height.
Yeah.
So I think I need to so I weigh 215 pounds. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So what do you wear? Large, extra large?
Like shirt.
Yeah.
I generally a large or an extra large. It just depends on the brand because some brands are smaller,
Okay.
than others. I don't want to get like an extra. So this is an extra large.
Because I ordered an I'm Your Poppy shirt, baby.
Oh my God!
gotcha.
I love this guy. Yes, I love you.
Gotcha,
I love
man.
you. Oh my God!
I don't know
So,
what happened.
I don't care. I'm gonna wear it anyway. I don't care if
Somebody-
my belly button's showing or nothing.
Somebody tell me what just happened.
Well, you don't know. He bought me an Eddie Guerrero shirt, bro.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
fuck yeah, dude.
But he said he was gonna do that.
Well, they didn't have them down there. at
Yeah,
the
so you were
store.
saying the merchandise down there was a
the store
little-
down there was highly disappointing. I barely even got anything for myself down there. I was able to grab a shirt for another friend. He wanted the Oscar versus Rhea Ripley shirt, but they didn't they only had a few shirts. It was basically just the WrestleMania shirts.
Oh, that
I guess
stinks.
because of the limited crowd,
That's
'Cause
like-
normally the store is humongous and they got all sorts of stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
last time when I went to Raw, it was a few years ago now. The only thing they had was I wanted something, but the only thing they had was it was all John Cena shit. This was during the time that John Cena was like,
Bro, you got to get your wristband. You got to get your hat. You got to get your shirt. You got to get the towel.
you not seeing me do that.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Bright purple shirt,
Dude.
bright yellow shirt.
Looking like a big old bowl of Fruity
Fruity
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Yeah, God. And then they endorsed.
That's classic.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
then he had endorsed him
Yeah,
too.
you got an endorsement deal with Fruity Pebbles.
Dude, that was such. That's
Looking
hilarious.
like a whole bag of Fruity Pebbles.
Dude, The Rock is a great one.
A great one.
So speaking of John Cena and The Rock, did you see the trailer for the new Fast and the Furious movie?
I did.
Oh, I guess they released a new one.
Yeah,
I've seen the one that they released originally.
No, there's a second one now.
Okay.
Are we allowed to watch that with no volume?
I don't feel like doing
Okay. No, but I was just saying, John Cena is Dom's evil brother.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like,
That's never been mentioned.
the fucking, yeah, exactly. It's fucking cheesy as shit.
But it's
ever.
Fast and Furious. What the fuck do you
So,
expect? What do
I
you
expect
want?
to fucking them have stopped at 2.
But why? It's just a money train. It just keeps on flowing.
do you,
them,
not, do you not watch
and
them, though?
honestly, I think the movies, in some ways, they just keep getting better. Like,
Well, they
don't
keep coming up
get
with more.
better.
They put up these outlandish stunts.
the
Dude.
first
Yeah,
one is not even that great, honestly.
Now they're going to fucking space. Get the fuck out
Wait,
of
they're
here.
going to space? Okay.
Yes.
All right, we're going.
You got to see the new trailer.
We're doing too much.
They showed the entire.
But you know what? I bet you I'm going to see the trailer and I'm going to be like, you know what? Holy shit, that looks fucking awesome, though.
So here's my thing about it.
I live at high speeds.
You got Ludacris and what's the other
Tyrese.
Tyrese. They're in this fucking rocket ship car.
Well, of course it's them.
Exactly.
Clowns.
There ain't been that many niggas in space in forever. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, he said it, folks, not me.
That's why I said it.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Those guys are good, though. They're like the comic relief in those movies. I like them.
Yeah, but they've given Ludacris this. Now he went from just being a car mechanic to now he's a fucking
Right.
tech genius.
Right,
Like, get the
right.
fuck out of here.
Right.
Like, you was just fucking fixing cars. You weren't doing it. So you telling me Jesse that has ADD in the first movie gets killed later, and then now your new guy is ludicrous and he knows everything. Like, nah, I can't get with it.
Well, there's a part in the first trailer, or one of it, where they drove off the cliff and they like had the hook flying off the other car into that car.
Oh, man.
And they're like flying with the hook in.
Let's go.
I'm just thinking, what the fuck is that, dude?
It's nonsense, but it's great nonsense.
I'm not saying it's not entertaining to watch, but it just suspends so much disbelief.
You have to, yes.
I think what they're doing at this point is like seeing how ridiculous they can be
and get away with it.
And get away with it, yeah. And it's working, because motherfuckers be like, I was reading comments on some of the shit. Some people were like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? And then, like, the other half of the comments were like,
man,
I can't wait to see this. Whoa, whoa. Like, ugh.
I mean, for years, I saw the first movie, like, back when it came out. I saw it when it came to DVD. And I remember being like, oh, this movie looks all right. But then, like, a bunch of people at school hyped it up, like, you know. And I was like, all right. I watched it, and I was like, I didn't think it was that great. And then I never bothered with another one. Like, I tried to get back into it when The Rock came in with the fifth one, and I still couldn't get into it. And then, I don't know, one day I just decided, I was like, you know what, I just been looking at these movies the wrong way. I was like, yeah, I don't like these movies because they're, like, so fucking stupid. But then I realized, this is what I could love about these movies, is how fucking stupid. And I decided, I went back, I binge watched all of them, and I was like, no, I love these movies. Like,
Yeah,
they're just ridiculous action movies. Like, this is like the new, like Rambo is back in the 80s was a ridiculous action movie.
This takes ridiculous to a whole other level.
But that's what I'm saying. But they
jumped the shark a long time ago.
They have
well,
the technology to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, advanced a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, I fucking lost my train of thought now.
I got news for you.
That's not the right one.
God. Fuck.
He was waiting to push that
Man,
one.
he thought he was real
He
clever,
looked right
too.
at that one.
Hold on. I think it's this one.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
This is
Right.
the other bank.
Oh, it's on the other bank. Okay. And the thought is gone. All right. So.
It has something to do with the first one. That's what it was. Actually, that brought it back for me.
No,
For you, it's just completely gone.
Oh, I still am. Yeah.
The first one, like, that came out. Like, I used to do street racing before that movie came out. So why the fuck is that funny?
I don't know. You being a street racer, I could see that.
He was street racing Nick Hogan.
Dude.
No,
fucking sick.
Nick Hogan he's later. He's way later. He was a drifter. But yeah, we used to. I used to do that shit before, like hooking up cars and going on the weekends and to these different industrial areas, and they would set it up, and then you had somebody in the middle. The whole shit that you would see on TV, just like they had in the first movie.
Right.
Like, it's pretty much like the first movie. So, like, for me, that's why I loved it, because I was already in that scene. Now, it got a little crazy because not a lot of cars had all those graphics, and because you put all your money into your engine and your suspension, you're not putting your money into your
lights under the car.
Yeah, nobody's doing that shit.
Right.
That was then, but Fast and Furious made it cool. So then you saw
yeah.
everybody fucking ricing their shit out.
Yeah.
And it was just, at that point, it was like, you know what, it's just kind of lame now. And then I think after Tokyo Drift, I kind of fucking fell off of the whole series. I mean, I've seen the other ones. It doesn't do the same for me as the first one did.
I think
the first two,
my favorite.
and then the second one,
seventh
one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I think I've seen all of them.
I don't think I've actually seen Tokyo Drift. I don't.
Surprisingly,
Tokyo Drift was good.
Tokyo Drift, yeah, I thought like, oh, that movie's gotta suck, right? It's like a whole different cast and shit, and Tokyo Drift's pretty good.
Okay, so explain to me how you went back and watched everything, right?
Yeah.
So how did they bring Han back in when he died in Tokyo Drift?
I don't remember how that works, but I'm also wondering because I've seen Han is going to be in the next movie, and he died again. So,
he did?
Yeah, he died
in the last one, right?
Like I think the one before. I think like in the There was one, maybe it was even the 6th. I don't know, but
He's in the new movie though.
Yeah,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how they're.
There was one of these deals where we thought he was dead. Like at the end of the movie.
So he just survives all the fucking time. Like,
yeah, apparently he's just invincible. This
fucking
is how dumb.
Goddamn. Well, he's from Japan, so he's fucking goddamn Power Ranger or some shit.
Well, they're gonna have he got killed. It was like a credit scene, basically, like where he got killed. Like, so it's very quick. You can go with the easily like, oh well, we never actually saw his dead body. You know, like.
Do you think they'll explain that?
But it's like,
that?
where have you been all this time? You know, like in these movies, people love to disappear for chunks of time. Like, you know, Michelle Rodriguez, her character was gone, and obviously,
oh yeah, and then we thought she was dead,
right?
And then she reappeared later.
Yep.
They're like comic book characters. You know what? Now that I think about it,
yeah, it's like a comic book.
I'm gonna have to think about it like that.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Damn, that's not a bad way of looking at it. That's actually pretty intelligent.
Because you think about Marvel, like. Motherfuckers die in Marvel shit all the time and come back. Like, WandaVision. We talked about that.
Well, if they're going to space, I mean.
What's his fucking name?
Vision.
Vision fucking died and he came back. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they just have to figure out a way to bring him back.
Yeah, well, I think.
Now, I don't know if Fast and Furious is very good at explaining how they came back, but they're new, so.
Yeah, so, I mean.
I think they're just going to try and give us a quick little explanation and then just gloss over.
Well, yeah, and then they're going to be launching cars off cliffs with like a grappling hook.
It's going to be like a cheesy one-liner, you know? It's going to be like, man, this time yesterday I was dead.
I was eating chips on the boat.
Yeah, no bullshit, dude.
This being alive thing is tough.
Dude. Frito-Lay. All right.
I like to stay low.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so.
Deep underground.
Man, dude, no.
Oh boy.
But weren't we talking about those cheesy one-liners and how bad, how they're so bad they're good?
Absolutely.
You know.
Oh, and Fast and Furious, of course, is full of them. I mean,
can you think of one off the top of your head? Because I cannot.
I mean, the stupid thing about the 10-second car at the end of the first one, that's.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I owed you a 10-second car.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Paul
Walker.
Yes. Damn. I was about to say Rodriguez. I was mixing Michelle Rodriguez and Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Rodriguez is an old comedian.
Yeah. There's a few Paul Rodriguez. There's a skater named Paul Rodriguez also.
Paul Rodriguez is his. What?
Play the dance sound.
No, I'm just saying. Well, that's what it sounded like he was saying, dude. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, the movie comes out next week.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're going to see that or what?
So
let's do it.
We can go to the theater, right?
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I know it's HBO Max.
you can go to AMC.
Where?
Hoffman.
Hoffman. That's what I was thinking. Dude, we should go.
Yeah, bro, we should do it.
I'm down.
Check it out. Try.
Then we can do a movie review for the show.
Yeah. See, you're like we miss you.
I miss you guys. It's good to be back.
It's good to have somebody here.
It's great to be here. Always a blast.
So
great to be here.
So
where everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
That place is gone.
Yeah. Let's not speak of it and ruin the vibes, bro. All right. Okay.
Well,
so how did your
I knew you were gonna go there.
Yeah, so
Damn,
I didn't forget.
Fucking
I don't forget. I think I'm.
How was
I'm
my
back.
what, RJ?
Yeah. Well,
so on Thursday, Jared Smith went down to the great District of Columbia.
Yes.
And he performed some stand-up comedy for 7 minutes.
7.
I actually went over.
You went over 7 minutes.
Nice.
Okay, so I was going to ask
Were they flashing you off, like, get off the stage?
Yeah, she did the flash, but I didn't see the flash.
Sure you didn't.
I saw something, but I was in the middle of something I wasn't thinking. And if I had gotten off, I would have. If I had said noticed it, I would have gotten off what I was going.
Right.
And I would have never got it back because that happened the first time I went up. They flashed me and I was like, I just forgot everything. I'm like, oh shit, oh goddamn. It's like it was like the fucking Men in Black.
I was about to say it's like they Men in Blacked you, yeah.
Here came the Men in Black. All right, go ahead.
That's the second time we sang that song.
Yeah, boy, they get a lot of play today.
No, dude,
we are old.
Yeah, every comic had to come up or had to invite or have 4 people or sell 4 tickets or whatever, or however you could do it. But so I did that. A couple people came. It was pretty. I don't want to say it was a packed room, but it was quite a bit of people in there. Still some social distancing, and the stage was set up perfect. It was like the stage is here, and then the people are sitting there. Their tables, they're eating, they're drinking, and they're just right there. Like a real comedy club. Like
this is we understand what a comedy club is.
Well, no, I'm saying this is a bar.
I know. I'm like visualizing everything. Keep going,
they
sir.
were eating and they were drinking too.
I'm saying this is a bar. It's not like a typical. It's not like going to the improv or comedy club or something.
Now you weren't wearing a mask while you were doing stand up, were you?
No.
Did anybody wear a mask while they?
No.
Okay.
Well, one lady did. She was an older lady. She had the freaking full.
Face shield.
Oh my goodness! Was it part of her bit?
I don't know. But she started trying to talk through the mic. She brought fucking hand sanitizer to wipe the mic down. Luckily, I went right after her, so it was clean.
Nice.
Enough,
Good timing.
And yeah, so she was an older lady. She was talking about all kinds of crazy shit. It was some good comics in there, man. Like people who are like seasoned. The host. She was on a few that she's been on HBO and some other stuff. So it was a cool experience for me. I think I did pretty good. I got to tweak some jokes, but again, it's been a while and I got some new stuff that I just threw in there. But
did anybody tell you to like get off stage or anything extreme?
Nah,
Okay, well that's. I guess we
everybody was very respectful. It was a good.
That's good, man.
Good crowd.
I'm very proud of you, and Shawn is too.
I think
definitely, man.
Thank you.
Because I couldn't do that. Standing for.
I was nervous as fuck going up.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Dude, my anxiety is so bad. I think I'm comfortable doing this here because we're sitting in my crib, right?
Right.
I almost fucking said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it." Like there was a couple of times that thought went through my head.
It's like when you're in line for a roller coaster, right? Like,
no, not for me because I love roller coasters.
Okay, well,
when
you're a pussy like me.
Yeah. No, I've gotten old. When I was a kid, I didn't care. As I get older, it's like, this thing's kind of older than I am. You know?
I never actually went on a real roller coaster until like 6 years ago.
For real?
Yeah, and the first one I went on was. Well, actually, it wasn't. We went to King's Dominion. I went on the Grizzly first.
Oh man, that's
that thing is so old and fucking.
I don't think it's there anymore. I think they took it down.
Okay.
Because
Rebel Yell they took down.
Okay,
yeah,
right,
because
Grizzly's close to being taken down.
Right.
Last time I checked.
Dude, it's old as
that
shit.
He's the right,
dude. Dude, that's why
it
was
your butt. Like,
and you go in the little wooden cabin and everything,
Oh,
dude. Man, I'm.
But then we went on the frickin' Intimidator,
That's my shit now.
and I was like. I just went on a real roller coaster for the first time ever, like 20 minutes ago. Now these motherfuckers expect me to go on this thing.
Now you're on a hyper coaster.
And then it's one of these things where the more we're getting closer to the front of the line, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And I'm like, but man, now we are too close. If I get out of line, I'm going to look like such a little bitch.
Yep.
Like, and especially when I'm like, bro, there are like a bunch of 8-year-old kids in front of you that are getting on this thing. Like, do not.
They don't know fear, man. They have no fear.
And I'm like, and I got on, and then I thought I was like, I feel like I messed around with the harness too much. I was like, I don't know if it's secure. I'm like, well, we're about to find out.
That's why they check before you go.
But I was still messing around like an idiot, like after he checked. And then we went back in the night when it was dark, and that's crazy because then you can't see where you're going. But it's one of those things where I would think maybe the anxiety about going on stages like this, where once the actual roller coaster started, I was over it, and I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, fucking.
I'm sure once you start telling your jokes,
It's exactly like that.
you're like, okay, now I'm in
like
it.
It's like you go up, like you're sitting there waiting, and then you're. I was kind of judging myself and comparing myself to other people. I'm like, yo, is my shit good enough? Like these motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers are fucking good.
Right,
like
right.
what the fuck, man? So I'm sitting there. I'm like, no, I can't go. I can't. I don't. You know, no. I'm going. I gotta go. I'm already on the thing. I committed. My girls are here. My Clay was there, and my other jiu-jitsu buddy, because he went up too, and I was like, yo, I can't just fucking. I look like a straight up bitch if I just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to be the one to bitch out because, like you were saying, like the whole roller coaster thing. Like when I was younger, I had a fear. I think the first coaster I got on when I was like 6, but like it was smaller, and then they want you to get on gradually, bigger things, and it's like, bro, that would petrify me. Like I can ride this, no problem, but that looks
Right.
and obviously intimidating. No pun intended. And
That's why it's called that. Well, part of the reason.
no, but I remember just being in line for.
This guy doesn't like talking into the mic.
Nah, I don't like.
I'm gonna talk over here.
I'm gonna talk right here, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
also
So-
like, it's not a good sign that this roller coaster is named after a NASCAR driver who died during a race.
yeah,
Like,
it's
Damn,
it's a little
you had to-
ominous.
yeah, it is. But no, his nickname was Intimidator.
Yeah, of course.
The
Yeah, no.
Intimidator.
Yeah, he
Well-
was badass, and it's a badass roller coaster. So fitting tribute.
Yep.
so. Yeah, I just remember the Hypersonic XLC. I don't know if it's still there.
We talked about all these.
Yeah,
before.
yeah. But I'm just saying, I'll never forget that one time. I didn't want to ride that shit because it takes off at like 60 miles an hour, dude. It goes straight up.
That's perfect.
Yeah, well, that's what it's fun. Yeah,
It's like being in a
how-
car, 60 miles an
Right.
hour,
Or
zero
it
to
Zero
takes
to
it,
60,
no,
yeah.
no, I think it went faster.
It's
Than,
gotta
anyway,
be
it took
faster,
off.
but-
It took off at like 80 or
It's
something.
like a Tesla. So you'd be scared to ride in a Tesla then. Teslas are like 0 to 60 in like point. or
Still,
like-
it's
like
I don't like-
1.2
it's a car.
seconds.
I don't like
Yeah.
being a passenger. If
Right.
that makes sense. Like if I'm driving my car, I'm
Right.
stress free.
So you have control issues.
I don't have control issues.
That's a control
It's
issue.
just like when I'm in the plane.
No, but I'll get like if you're driving, we're going 30. I get weird.
I don't
dude.
really get like that in a car.
But it's only started happening to me like
only if certain
lately.
people are
you
driving.
got
I
control
guess.
issues.
I don't have control issues.
You got control issues.
Anyway, I didn't want to ride this thing, and so we're standing in line. There's so many people. We waited like an hour, and I'm thinking the same shit. Like I don't want to get on this. I don't want to get on this. So what's even worse is we were standing in line, and I didn't realize till we were like almost like the
That's
second.
a different thought, though. You said you don't want to get on this, as opposed to like I'm not gonna do it. I don't.
Well,
It's kind of different, but go ahead.
it's same shit, same different. Tomato. Anyway, I didn't realize we were standing for the line for the front row.
Oh,
like the front,
shit.
the front seat.
No.
So I was like, damn, bro. I was like, we got to sit in the front. And he was like, yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I got in. They strapped us in. I'm like, I actually have the picture of it somewhere in my in my closet upstairs. But I'm sitting there. I'm doing this, and I'm just holding on to the thing, and it just fucking takes off. And bro, I could feel the blood in my fingers. Like I felt my hands go numb like immediately because that's how fast we took off. And then we went up. We
Sure,
had
you
this
weren't
big,
gripping the fucking thing too tight.
no, dude. I've never had that happen in my life. We went so fast that my blood like left my body.
Holy
dude.
shit, bro.
It was fucking wild. And then we were up, and we were like, oh no! You got to do that big drop down, and just goes around once, and that's it. That's the ride. It's nothing crazy,
Right.
But that just initial blast off, and you're just watching people go, and shit like that. It's
Yeah, the camera caught me. I guess I was blinking or something, so my eyes are closed in the picture. So my friends were all trolling me, and they're like, "Oh, you passed out, man." They were like, "You passed out on the roller coaster."
Could you imagine? You're just limbs, just fucking noodle legs and arms.
I was like,
Holy fuck.
"Motherfuckers, you guys heard me screaming the whole time. You know I was not passed out, okay?"
I like to I try to
you
I try to find where the camera is, and I always make sure I'm like
Nice.
happy
nice.
as fuck. And then everybody else is around me like, oh.
Dude, how do you? I know it's gonna like. Do you scream like a girl? Does anybody here scream like a girl? Like, or are you like ah?
No, yeah, you scream like a man.
Man,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
No, it's a real bassy like.
RJ's asking for a friend.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true. I don't.
Does
scream
anyone
like a girl.
else?
You guys scream like a girl, or
RJ
am I
on
the
the
only
roller
one?
Hey, that's That's not how that works.
Stop the roller coaster, stop it! I don't want to do it anymore.
Bro, I think I've seen somebody do like they're like freaking out.
You've
dude.
seen somebody do it.
I'm not scared, man. Fuck you. I'm taking my glasses
He
off,
said he's
dude.
not scared when he just said he's scared.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Now we have to do the podcast roller coaster trip.
Oh my god, dude.
No, I
feel
wanted
like-
to do that.
I was gonna say I feel like we talked about this before.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to do it. We have talked about it.
We have. Okay, sorry.
But so somebody would have to be. I mean, are we gonna record video on the roller
Yes,
coaster?
I'll take this nice iPhone 12
Better hold
Pro
on
Max.
tight.
Hey man,
Better not be like me in the Uber.
no, I'll hold on my shit.
So Jared's going to take his phone on something that just flips upside down in 180 degrees.
Right. He's not even, he's like so flippant about it. You must have that insurance on the phone.
I have that, but I love roller coasters.
Maybe take like a backup phone, Like I have an old phone like that, it's not such a travesty if it's lost or broken.
Or maybe I'll take a GoPro or something. I don't know.
Yes, GoPro. Duh. Perfect. GoPro.
GoPro.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're a cheerleader. 70s cheerleader.
You guys are fucking horrible. Everybody, all they do is talk shit. Even at work, I get to work, I just get roasted all day.
It's out of love, RJ.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking
You
shit.
should roast them back.
I do sometimes. I don't take offense to it. I actually think a lot of it's sexually hilarious.
Sexually hilarious.
No.
That's what it sounded like you said. Right.
No, actually hilarious.
Oh,
not sexually.
Sexually
Hold on, we're
hilarious.
not going down
70s
that road.
RJ.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
I say I'm sexually hilarious.
Oh my God, dude, that would be
Women
like,
say he's the funniest lay I've ever had.
Every time I made her stroke, she was laughing. That's fucked up.
As soon as he derobed, I started cracking up.
This motherfucker said derobed.
derobed.
You gotta make it elegant and shit, all right?
Yeah.
That sounds like the beginning of a freaking
Erotic novel.
yeah.
Oh my God, 70s RJ, bro. Bro, get out of here.
What was
Whatever, dude.
What was the movie? Was it Mark Wahlberg? Wahlberg?
Wahlburgers.
Was it him where he played that porn star?
Yeah,
guy?
Dirk Diggler.
Yeah.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, that's you right now.
Yeah, Dirk Diggler over
Dude,
here.
Boogie Nights.
You
is
wish you
a
were
cult
hung like
classic.
Dirk Diggler, though.
Oh man, sometimes.
Other times you're good.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man.
Oh, man.
You guys are too funny.
I dig 70s RJ. He's groovy.
All right.
Sucker.
I was trying to get a bandana too, but
Totally tubular, man.
but I can't. I couldn't find one.
California.
Totally tubular.
Yeah.
I don't. Have you ever heard anybody say that?
That's
No,
not
that's
a turtle.
old.
Yeah. No, totally tubular.
That's not a turtle. No.
No.
But I mean, that's old
lingo.
Old
Yeah.
California, like 70s.
I've only heard people say it like sarcastically.
People say gnarly, though. Gnarly's like a thing right now.
Gnarly.
That's pretty gnarly.
These are all things like Matt Riddle would say.
Who the fuck is Matt
He's
Riddle?
a wrestler,
but
he
he's
smokes a lot of weed.
Oh.
and
I saw him at the parking lot, and I was like, bro, let's smoke. And he just turned around and gave me a little, like, surf's up, man.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, he's
Surf's
a
up,
big
man.
dude, bro. He's a dude, bro.
And he actually had one of the craziest moments of either night where he got kicked in the fucking mouth, like
Upside down.
yeah, he was
like,
upside down, and Sheamus kicked up at. It was timed perfectly, like
They probably practiced that.
because a split second earlier or later, and his lip could have been so much worse.
Yeah,
like,
dude, kicked him right in the face, dude. That was a hell of a bro kick.
It was
dude.
awesome.
That was sick.
The bruh kick.
Okay, well, since we got back on it, real quick. So people were booing Hulk Hogan, apparently.
Yeah.
Because he said nigga.
It's weird, though, because I was there 2 years ago in New York, and this was closer. This was like when he first came back after being let go because of all that. He was getting massively cheered in New York 2 years ago. And you would think if there would be a crowd.
Yeah, but he lives in Florida, so
Right.
it might be because of that.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to have something to do with it. And I mean, I will say, it was not the majority of the crowd that was booing him. It was just the people that were booing him were very loud and passionate about it, you know? And at some points, like every time he was talking, they were booing. And then when his co-host Titus O'Neil would talk, they would cheer.
Yeah.
So it was clear, like, they were trying to hate on Hogan.
Well, I'm just because when he came out as the NWO, like
They were going crazy for him.
They were
yeah.
Hogan haters.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's not just definitely some people were booing him because of, saying the N-word. But a lot of people were also just booing him because they've always hated Hulk Hogan for, he plays backstage politics and yeah. There's a lot of Hogan haters for a lot of reasons. So
I got a cup of haters. Dude, bro, that guy Enzo is a trip, bro.
I did mention, unfortunately I did not get it on any of my videos, but I did mention the podcast to a couple wrestlers couple guys from Cleveland. I told RJ, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. So I told them, I said, hey, you could still come on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, even though it's co-hosted by a Steelers fan.
Oh, my God.
And then so the one guy, Dolph Ziggler, like one of the pictures I sent was where he like grabbed his Cleveland shirt.
Yeah.
And The Miz, he like looked at me and he like pulled his mask down and was like, really? Which is one of his catchphrases. Like,
really? Oh, man, that would be sick, dude. To get a wrestler on the podcast.
See, but next year when we all go together, we could freaking, and you'll actually be able to meet wrestlers next year. There won't be all this COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there will be, the paid meet and greets where, I could go up there and not only mention the podcast, I could get like a video of the wrestler, like saying the name of the show, like, Like, there'd probably be some that are not going to want to do that, but I guarantee you, there's lots of them would have no problem doing something like that,
Well, the Miz, we got
The Miz 100% would do it.
I would get him because he's a fucking camera whore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he'll be great about it. He'll probably be in character and be an asshole about it,
He's actually very good at what he does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's very good at what he does.
Like I said, I've talked about this before too. I've been watching him since he was on The Real World. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's a great story that, this guy was just a huge wrestling fan. And
hey, man, if you put your mind to it.
Now he's got a reality show. Like, what the fuck?
Right. He's back to where he started.
Yeah,
It's full circle.
Yeah. Damn, that's just crazy.
It's funny how life works.
Yep, you just got to keep doing what you
Like,
do.
yeah, he's a perfect example of living the dream. Like, look, if you look at Miz back in the real world and now, like, he got everything he ever wanted, Like,
damn, that's fucking sick, dude.
And he became champion at one point.
yeah, he was champion again recently for 8 days.
Oh, wow.
He's a 2-time WWE champion.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
he's more of a...
they have a thing, the Grand Slam title where you've held 4 major championships in the company.
Yeah.
The Miz actually winning his second WWE title made him the first person to ever be a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, so it's pretty nerd
He's
stuff.
got his place in history. Like, it's incredible. Because not only if you think about the fact that this guy came from the real world, also when he started in WWE, he started on their little reality thing, Tough Enough.
Yeah.
And then,
damn, I remember Tough Enough, bro.
Yeah, I remember that too. I was watching that.
And then his first job, he was the host of SmackDown, and he was horrible. The crowd hated him, even though they weren't supposed to. His stupid little catchphrase was "Hoorah!" Like,
yeah.
And
That's
then they just
he can't use that.
right. Then finally, like him and the writers, they just, had the idea that so often happens in wrestling. It's what happened with The Rock. When the fans aren't reacting to you positively, you just turn the whole character around and you turn the character against the fans. And then that's how The Rock was born. That's how The Miz was born. So many great characters.
Yeah. Man, yeah, people were chanting "Die, Rocky, die," bro.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be a babyface, a good guy. He was supposed to be the crowd favorite.
Yeah, nobody liked him.
He was just so cheesy. He had that stupid, like, Jerry curl hair going on.
Well, it's not even that. His wrestling attire was just horrible.
Yeah,
dude.
his name was Rocky Maivia.
I remember that.
He would just come out running, like, high-fiving the fans, like, all full of phony energy.
Yeah. And they would boo the shit out of him. Now
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Bro, that's so crazy. And look at him now. Yeah, just look at dude.
Far beyond the Miz.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the idea of, like, just starting in something you wanted to do since you were a child. You're finally here, and people just fucking hating you, dude.
I don't know, but did he want to do that?
No.
I think he wanted to play football.
But he always wrestling. It's in his blood.
Yeah.
Well, he's told the story, too. Yeah, like
now he's got his show, Young Rock, which I catch it because they usually replay the previous week's episode right after Monday Night Raw. So it's like perfect. And I'll tell you honestly, a lot of weeks I like that more than I like watching Raw.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
what I heard.
Raw's been
Raw's been Raw.
It's 3 hours is too long every week.
Oh, Raw, you know what Raw is backwards?
War. Raw is war.
It used to be called Raw is War.
not war anymore.
9/11 took that away from us.
So where's Randy Orton now? Is he on?
He is on Raw, yeah.
Still?
Well, that's another thing because of how flat that match ended. It just because that was a big story on Raw, The Fiend and Randy Orton,
and
this is one of the ones that I personally was looking forward to because it's being written so well, and we don't get shit like this very often. It's like, oh, I'm very intrigued in this, and then that happened, and it's just like, wow, where's the payoff coming from, dude? He's been gone for 3 months. He was burned alive,
He never
murdered
got-
on television.
Orton got the better of him like at every turn. Like,
Yeah, and there was the momentum never changed, dude. And that's what sucked about that. And that's why it's like, that sucked. I don't want to tune in.
Well,
I'm normally at work too, so.
I heard that was a match where the ending was changed on the day of, and of course you know who changed it.
That's some good shit.
Yes, I make all the finishes.
Ooh, Vince?
Vince McMahon.
It's me, Austin.
You're fired.
Dude.
He's the worst.
Dude, Vince McMahon is the genius.
God bless him. God bless him.
Dude, without Vince McMahon, we would not be talking about this.
Yeah,
I'm dead serious. I know there's so many people out there are going to say whatever they want about him, but at the end of the day,
he's the creator.
He sucks.
You could talk about, there'd be no WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan, which is 100% true.
And Andre the Giant.
Yeah, but much more so Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But
he's like, not today.
As far as, I mean,
R.I.P.
obviously,
Andre the Giant. I'm old school, so.
No, I'm not trying to disrespect. I love
Sounds
Andre.
like it.
Andre,
No,
we all
it's
love
not.
Andre. We all love Andre.
Okay.
But Vince McMahon, I mean, he literally made all this, and there's a lot of wrestling fans that say Vince, he's old, he's out of touch, he hasn't been able to come up with good stuff in years. They want him to move on, give up power. They kind of look at him like Redskins or whatever fans look at Daniel Snyder almost.
Yeah, that's a very good comparison.
Although maybe a better comparison I would say is Jerry Jones with the Cowboys, because Daniel Snyder's never actually won anything, whereas Vince McMahon, these people used to love Vince. He used to be great in their minds. So Jerry Jones did win 3 Super Bowls a long time ago, but now so many Cowboys fans hate him because they think, he can't make good decisions anymore, blah, blah.
There's a new generation, and they weren't alive for those Super Bowls.
Right. And so a lot of the new generation of wrestling fans, they don't appreciate Vince McMahon as much because they
weren't
see him as this senile old man that doesn't know what
they
the
weren't
fans
there
want.
at its peak. You know, we lived through it, and the phenomenon that it was. I mean, it was a phenomenon, dude. Phenomenon.
That's your wrestling name.
The phenomenon.
RJ, the 70s phenomenon.
Yeah.
The phenomenon. I don't even like saying that.
Yeah, and you know what? It's probably because Undertaker's already
he's
the
the
phenom,
phenom. Yeah,
and
no,
AJ Styles is the phenomenal one.
Yeah.
So.
That's a lot.
Yeah. No.
But you are the phenomenon.
The phenomenon.
You can feud with AJ versus RJ.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Wait, AJ the girl?
AJ Styles.
No, not AJ
Are
Lee.
probably. It's crazy.
I love AJ Lee.
They released Samoa Joe yesterday, man.
Yeah. After he stood out in the thunderstorm
With the
at
poncho,
WrestleMania.
and the poncho. Dude, somebody was like, this is the lasting image we'll have of, Joe and the E.
Next, we'll see him in AEW as Joey
But
Samoa.
he can't wrestle, though. He hasn't been cleared to wrestle, right?
But I bet AEW will clear him.
Yeah,
They
but
don't give a fuck.
yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think that's cool.
Look what happened. They let Matt Hardy continue to wrestle in a match where he got a concussion.
Dude, he smacked his. Dude,
It was horrible.
Yeah, it hurts to watch
He
that.
could have died out there. It was bad.
Yeah, he did a flip off of what was it, some scaffolding or
It was something in the back.
somebody was on a table he missed and he smacked his head on the floor,
The concrete floor.
Yeah, and
You could hear it.
Yeah, it was just and they let him keep wrestling.
They let him keep wrestling.
Yeah, so that's as much as it's even funny you say that. We used to. I mean, who doesn't like a good hardcore match or some crazy spot Shane getting tossed off the cage and whatnot? Everybody likes a good bump, man. But certain shit like that super extreme death match wrestling stuff. Some of that shit, I'm not talking barbed wire. Well, barbed wire is tolerable, but certain people do certain things like that backyard wrestling shit. People use light bulbs and razor wire
and staple guns,
and then just all sorts of just glass, just crazy
just
shit.
Needlessly dangerous.
Yeah, and it's bro, why are you doing that? That is not professional wrestling to me whatsoever. In terms of what it should be. So I'm just saying. Okay, I'm very passionate about that.
Taking a stand against extreme violence.
Because it's all love here with 70s RJ, baby.
Oh boy. Mike Awesome actually did this gimmick in WCW, but
Hey, dude, Mike Awesome, rest in peace, bro. The Awesome Bomb.
Oh man.
Dude, he had a mean ass power bomb.
That's a sad one. One of the many wrestlers that died too young.
Yeah. Didn't he commit suicide?
He committed suicide, yeah.
CTE.
Which, yeah, there's a lot of them that have done that. Yes, I guarantee a lot of these dead wrestlers, and probably lots of living ones now, have had CTE.
Yeah, it just
clearly Chris Benoit.
Oh
CTE,
yeah, for sure.
We won't talk about that because that's just.
Yeah, let's get back to more fun topics here on the Mad Scientist
as
Lab.
we take another dark
while you're
turn.
at it, like, share, and subscribe, folks.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you. And I oh yeah, right there. Yeah,
it's over there somewhere.
Yeah, it's right there. You see my finger?
Or do I have to point the other way?
Oh, so crazy thing.
Yours is where you put the can at.
All right, yeah, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. So that's perfect. So crazy thing. So I am the owner of a cat now.
Wow,
I have a cat.
When did this happen?
Tuesday.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Cat Owner.
Yeah.
What is the kitty's name?
Lily.
Lily.
I didn't name the cat. Okay?
I'd ask what kind of cat it is, but I know nothing about it.
You know what's crazy? Somebody asked me, like, they're like, what kind of cat is it? I was like, it's
a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat. Right. I didn't know that. I know
cat that fucking, ones with claws.
They go,
yeah, and then it's like, dude, like,
they look for mice and shit.
Yeah, you don't think of. But when I think of cats, I don't think of different breeds of cats. You know.
I can
somebody
barely
legit
keep track of dog breeds, honestly.
Yeah, dog breeds.
Yeah,
a lot of dog breeds.
So I associate breeds with dogs and other things, but never cats. Why is that?
Because you are a dog person.
I think only.
I do like dogs.
I think only cat
I have
people.
I have no problem with cats. By the way, she's super chill. She's calm. She's very well trained.
Trained.
Well, she's.
How do you train
don't train cats.
Okay, or she's very calm.
They train
she's
you.
chill. Okay, they're chill. She's super chill. She doesn't like run away or freak out or anything. You just go up and pet her and.
Don't bring another cat up in this motherfucker.
Dude, this is the first animal I've actually ever owned.
No kitty, that's a bad kitty.
Yeah, she's not too big, but she just like chills in my sister's room and just like kind of peeps in my room, just looking at me.
Yeah. She doesn't trust you yet.
Yeah, she lets me pet her.
She's trying to read you, and
well, she hasn't even been here. She hasn't even been here a week.
Especially when she sees this. Now she's really like.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. She's trying. She's trying to figure out whether she's good to go to come in there.
Yeah, she can come out. I just worry about her like eating. I don't think she would like wires.
The smell of reefer.
You know, it's crazy. Well, my sister smokes. So
then the cat likes the smell of reefer.
Maybe that's why it just chills all the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just be laying.
What kind of cat is it? A stoned cat.
Yeah, no bullshit. No, but I think that's kind of cool. Set that little highlight in my week. Got a cat. I own a cat now.
Well, it seems like we've all had something going on.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's life. We're supposed to have stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, do you have any scheduled stand-up things coming up again?
Yes, May 15th. We're doing the Ugly Mug again.
May 15th.
Yep.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, so I have no excuse not to go.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Well, the only thing is how we're going to do this. We might have to do the show early, and I won't drink.
Shit.
Oh, then I can't drink either because if I'm going to DC, like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could Uber with me. I got to be there early, but I'm probably going to take an Uber. I like Ubering up there because I have time to just chill and concentrate. I need to eat this time before I go.
I'm afraid I have like vomit everywhere.
I didn't eat.
Like,
and I
Right.
tried to order food from there, and the brisket ran out from the fucking food truck that was there.
And he wanted brisket too.
I wanted
Boy.
brisket and fries.
No, there's nothing wrong
Sounds
with
good.
brisket. But
It's
I'm just
funny,
saying,
yeah.
like you're just so nervous and you're just like,
Let me get some brisket.
No, I ordered, but I ordered the
Give
chicken.
me your brisket, baby.
I ordered the
How
chicken.
much for a rib?
I ordered the chicken. The chicken took forever to get there, and so like I was picking at it, and because I didn't really want to eat, but I knew I needed to eat, so I started eating the fries.
That's how the human body works.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry, man. But fucking, I would literally.
It's like when you're playing
nerves,
Grand Theft Auto, they remind you your character needs to eat. Like,
oh my god, dude! It's like I would be afraid I would like shit myself on stage or something. Dude.
No, I made
that,
sure
that would get the laughs, though.
I shat before I even left the house just to make sure.
What do you think the reaction would be, though, if somebody had just shat themselves right on stage?
I don't know, but
I wouldn't want to go next.
Well, here the bathroom is like right next to the stage. So, and it's like, and you know how DC, there's only, like, everybody can go in the same, like, male or female can go into the same bathroom.
Right.
So, like, this one chick went in there, and I swear to God, like, she had bubble guts or something, dog. Because she would, like, somebody's on stage talking, and all I hear is, Like the fucking toilet,
like a
just
machine gun.
like just blowing the fuck up. Like it was like,
Damn, dude.
and
Got to get it out of you, bro. I'm telling you, if you're about to go on stage in front of people and you're
there's a lot of uneasy stomachs.
no, this
there.
person was a person in the audience. They weren't even.
oh, this is
They
a
were
person.
probably afraid of the bad jokes they were about to hear.
I don't know.
What is it in the Naked Gun where he actually goes in the bathroom by accident and he's still got the mic attached and they're in church? And
Oh,
he
yeah,
he starts
Naked
peeing.
Gun.
He's like, oh yeah, and he's peeing and then he just lets out a fart at the end.
I
Dude.
just watched that a few months ago.
Oh, dude, that
fucking movie's fucking funny,
Bro, that movie's funny as shit.
Classic.
Well, dude, I think one of my favorite parts is when he's like, it's showing him walking in different places and everything. It's just showing his legs. And then it looks up and it's like nighttime and he's like standing on a hill somewhere and he's like, and where the hell was I? And he was just looking around and shit. Yeah, he was just walking. And then he did like the hopscotch thing. Yeah, oh my God, dude. Dude, that shit is too funny. And then all the peanuts on the outside or the cashews, they're eating them. And they open the door and there's like a mountain of them. Yeah, I love that movie.
That's old school like slapstick humor.
It's okay though, but it's still good.
A bygone era, but I love it. Yeah, it's great.
It's something you couldn't get. Do you think you could get away with something like that nowadays?
Not a lot of it.
Yeah, like the not the female shit.
Nice beaver.
Yeah, none of that.
That's why there's no good comedy movies anymore. Really.
Yeah, you can't do real good shit. Like, and then if you're a comedian and you say certain, you have to be like a Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart to say certain
You
shit.
got to be like grandfathered in, or
Yeah.
I think
I don't think that, but at the same time, I don't think it's true. I think you just have to be able to read your crowd.
You also, as long as you're successful enough, they'll find ways to justify it.
Yeah.
But I think that I haven't watched Tosh.0 in forever, really. Like sometimes I would see it on the TV at the gym, really. But I've always liked Daniel Tosh, and I was reading that last year Comedy Central gave him like a 6-year contract extension, and then like a few months later they turned around and fired him. And I'm like, that had to be some cancel culture shit. Because he's got a lot of like rape stuff in his stand up, and it had to be about something with that.
Yeah, his shit is really strong.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know he even did that, to be honest with you. He does.
You never seen his stand up?
Oh,
no,
man.
I've never
His
seen
stand-up,
it.
His stand up is fucking wild.
Yeah.
I mean, is it funny or is it like?
it's
No, it's
great.
funny, but
It's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll peep it. I wouldn't mind watching.
That's
it.
why he got that show, because he was able to do that.
God, you know what's crazy? I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes of the show, like ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I used to watch it a lot back in the early days, but then
In the early days I watched it.
Yeah.
But then I just stopped watching TV, like, for the most part.
That's good.
Yeah, like, it depends on the crowd. Like, I did some Bill Cosby stuff last night, and the crowd was a mixed crowd.
You were dropping
Not last
stuff
night,
in the
Thursday.
crowd's drinks? Is that
No, that's not what happened. I'm not going to tell it on here because I'm still working on it. But the crowd was mixed. It was like white people, females, males, black people, females, males.
transgenders? Got to cover all your bases, Jared. Cover all
There was a gay
I'm
guy.
offended.
One of the comics, the first comic, he was gay, and he talked about it in his stand up. But like,
Was he funny?
Fuck, hell yeah! he was funny.
The guy was funny. Okay, that's cool though.
But he's been doing it forever. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right. So he's.
But yeah, he was funny. Mostly everybody was funny, except for there was. Hope he don't see this shit, but there's this older guy. I don't know if he's new or what, but he was just talking about, like, I guess he used to do coke and shit, and he was talking about other people doing coke in the room, and then he started talking about crack, and he was talking about he did crack.
Sounds like there's a real theme here.
He was like, yeah, if you ever do crack, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
You ever do crack? Call me. I got 20 on it.
Somebody in the audience was yelling out, like, yeah, I got a guy outside that can help you.
No, dude, what the
Oh,
fuck?
boy.
That's
Okay.
And here's the thing.
So maybe I don't want to go.
No.
Or maybe I do and just bring cash.
No, and actually,
no bullshit.
he's already said, because we have a group chat. He's already said he wants to do the May 15th show. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. And then there was another old guy, and he was going, like, the old guys just, like, I'd say, like, they're, like, in, like, late 50s, early 60s, maybe. I could be wrong. They were white, so they look older. offense.
Is that how it works?
Yes, y'all.
Well,
look
that's
a little
why I've
older.
taken it back to the 70s.
I look younger than you got.
Well, you also
Yeah,
take a lot better care of yourself than we do.
Right.
Well, that's true.
Don't hate.
I would
Appreciate.
say, yeah, black people age better than white people. You're right.
Yeah, but we die early from blood pressure and diabetes and all that shit. But
So I guess it balances out.
yeah, it balances out.
Okay, so anyway, that's fucking morbid.
We're just going to live longer and look really old.
Yeah. Great Scott.
But then we'll be like, man, at least Jared died looking young.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be the fucking truth.
Oh my God. All right.
He looked great in that casket.
Oh my God.
Don't say that.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, hold on. Stop.
People really do say that. Though.
Yeah.
People really fucking say that shit.
I don't
If
want
only
to
he
hear
could
it.
be
I
here to
don't
see
want to hear it.
himself.
No.
He looks so good. He looked like himself again, didn't he?
Damn.
No, this is real shit. People say this.
This
shit.
is the best he's looked in years, honestly.
Damn, dude.
I've never seen him so happy.
We're laughing at death.
Death. It's great, folks.
It's funny.
It's morbid as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
On a very uplifting episode.
But yeah, everybody
Science
else, a lot of we had a few new comics and they did good. Even the host, she was like, "Damn, all these new comics coming over here killing it." Like, what the fuck?
So it's May 15th at what time?
Probably 7.
Word, yeah. I'm certainly going to have to work, but that's a month away, so I'm pretty sure
It's
I
fine.
can get it.
It's fine. It
I'm
doesn't matter.
I can get that night off.
There'll
It's
be
fine.
more, man. There'll be more.
I feel bad I didn't go to this one, so.
No, there'll be more. Like, I'm not done. Like, I'm still working material out. Like, now, when I get to the point where they're like, yo, this shit is fucking solid, and this is where I'm going to be here doing this, motherfuckers better show up.
So how do you come up with stuff? Because, I mean, being somebody who I think I'm pretty funny, for years I've always thought, I'd be great at stand-up. I've had a lot of people tell me, like, you should do comedy, like, but it's one thing to do something like this where we're just all riffing off each other and flowing, and I can come up with something really funny reacting to what one of you guys said.
Yeah.
But stand-up is so intimidating because it's like, there's not that. It's got to be all you playing off you. Like, yeah, at a certain point you can start playing off the crowd, but that has to be because you've already made them laugh, like. So I've tried for years trying to put together stand-up bits, and it's like, I don't know, it's tough.
It is tough. I actually I've been taking the last couple of days off of writing just because I did the one thing, and I'm going over the video. It's not gonna be something. You're not gonna come out with something right away, and it's gonna be fucking killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to sit down, write, and I kind of equate it to jiu-jitsu for me. I'm not going to be fucking good at jiu-jitsu the first day I get on the mat. I'm not going to be good the fucking second day I get on the mat.
Every expert was once a beginner.
But you're right. But years down the road, as long as I'm getting on stage on a regular basis and writing on a regular basis, working out material on a regular basis, then you get good. You know what I'm saying? Just like, again, jiu-jitsu, they say it takes an average of 10 years to get a black belt. I'm far beyond that, but hey, it happens.
So when you, I guess on average, to get it, you said 10 years, right?
That's the average.
How consistent do you have to be to advance? I mean, between each belt,
it's
like, how much do you have to practice in order to?
With jiu-jitsu, it's
meet that standard.
It's subjective. It depends on whether you're a competitor or you're just a casual person. Then it depends on your instructor and when they think you're ready. So I could walk into the gym next Wednesday after training Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and just think it's another regular Wednesday, and I could get promoted.
I see.
But at the same time, you can't ask. If you ask, it's like blasphemy. It's blasphemy.
Yeah, I would never like, oh, hey, when can I get this? Like, no,
Yeah.
I understand a black belt is a very prestigious thing.
Yeah.
And martial arts, I mean, it's like a championship.
No, I'm not saying. What I was saying, I was talking about just being promoted. I wasn't talking about black belt. Like,
oh no, but I get what you're saying.
I'm still purple belt, so
What's
I
next
still got to
for you?
get to brown,
Brown.
and then black is after that.
Okay. Damn, what does each color mean? Do you know?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just levels of experience.
Okay.
I mean, there's explanations. Some like white belt is like you're just learning moves. Blue belt, you're a little better at the shit than a white belt. Like basically, white and blue are almost the same.
Okay. All right.
Purple is like I always equated it to like sergeant in the military. Like you kind of have some power, but you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then brown is like your senior level sergeant, like staff sergeant, gunnery sergeant. And then I'd say black belt's like officer. You went to college and now you're able to guide troops. You know what I'm saying? Like you're able to teach troops.
That's fucking.
So it's like weird. It's like all now that I'm talking about it, like all the shit that I do is like all kind of interconnected. Like I've done the military and then that kind of goes into, I don't know. I'm connecting in my own head. It's just me. Sorry, guys.
No, that's fine. I mean, I asked, and you explained rather well.
But I was talking about fucking comedy. May 15th, The Ugly Mug. Jared Smith's going to be there. Maybe they'll actually announce my name right.
Oh, what did they say?
I asked, she was like, anything you want me to say when you come up, when you go up? And I was like, yeah, just tell her. I don't know. Basically, I said, Matt, check him out at the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. I thought she was gonna like do some shit, but she was fucking gone. She was high as fuck by the time.
She was RJ'd.
Yeah, I was like the
70s RJ.
eighth or ninth comic to go up, and I don't know, maybe not that many, but maybe seventh. But by that time, she was high as fuck.
Right.
She was like, yeah, .com. I'm like, oh, God.
Bro,
Sound like
I'm
a
like,
Muppet Babies.
I'm like, thanks for getting that totally wrong. So that I was like, thank you for the opener. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a straight up opener.
That shit. There's a young lady that
I might
works
show
at-
y'all the video after, but
there's a young lady that works the cashier's desk at night at my job, and you know you get phone calls and you got to page like the whole building, like, hey, you have a call parked on this, you know.
Yeah.
And I guess last night was her first time doing it, and I was just sitting out in the lane, and she's very nice, but she sounded so nervous doing it. But when you were like, she was like basically like, blah, 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 blah. That's kind of what it kind of sounded like last night. She was just like whispering into it, and then I opened the door. I was like, you need more enthusiasm. Like, this is after she hung it up and everything, but I don't know. That just reminded me of that. But yeah, just go in there and be like, hey, he's so and so.
wait a minute. Did I ever answer your question before he interrupted?
About
writing?
with
Coming up material.
I didn't actually answer your question.
all right, let's get back to
My
it.
bad.
Damn,
Thanks,
bro.
RJ.
70s
So
RJ.
70s RJ.
So the way I come up with it is like I'll be just thinking about certain shit, and like I have a premise. I'll tell this one, not necessarily the whole thing, but like during the pandemic, like I went on a date and I was hungry and I ordered. I like to eat healthy, and I had just come back from the gym or whatever, and I needed something to eat. So you go to bars and there's not much there besides fucking fried bullshit, but they also usually have salmon. So I ordered the salmon, and I tell you what, the broccoli was the best fucking thing I've ever had at that restaurant.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. Don't worry, I'm listening to you. I'm just fucking with you.
I don't think he got it.
I did get it.
That's just the gist of it. That's not the full meat of the whole joke.
Don't worry. I'll be there and I'll be cheering you on. I'm gonna
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
make a sign.
But
Can
then
I
you
make
got
a sign?
then you got to figure out how to set it up. You got to figure
Right,
the
right.
story, and then boom, hit him with that.
Yep, exactly. You got to have that setup. The setup
Yep.
is key. Because so often when I hear comedians telling jokes, I'm like, this setup is bullshit. You know, this didn't really happen to me. You know? Like,
No, it is probably. I'd say probably 80%
okay.
made up. Some of I don't want to say that. Maybe 50-50, depending on what they're talking about. Because you got it's entertainment. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily always have to be true, but it also depends on your style and what you're gonna do.
Oh yeah, well it's
Speaking of that,
timing is key.
Greg, I thought you were gonna do some stand up this year. What happened? Put it in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know, Greg.
Let us
explain yourself.
May 15th, you want to get on the show? I can get you in there, buddy.
Boy,
dude. That's dope. I'll be there. Can I make a sign?
No, this is not wrestling.
It's not a wrestling show.
I just want to be like visual mad scientist. You know.
No, you just come and pass out stickers or something.
I'll be like, look at
And
this
we just
fucking
chant.
weird.
You know what? I brought the koozies with me, and one of the people came up to me at the end. He was like, "Man, that was good." Blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yeah, we're fans of comedy." And I had a joke. I guess his wife is Indian or whatever. So basically, I just reached into the bag and gave him a koozie. I was like, "Boom, you can check us out here." Well, this, that, and the other thing. So it's kind of a 2-pronged thing. Like I'm working out.
Absolutely.
Material and trying to get good at comedy and at the same time promoting the show.
Because you need a koozie
For
your boozy. Oh, man, I am a genius. I'll tell you that.
God, it's incredible.
Yeah, I know. So
Okay.
proud of myself.
I never thought that I would work with someone so smart.
Yeah, thank you, Jared. He can use that on his stand-up bit. Yeah.
Actually, I have that in here.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you do. We haven't used a lot of sounds today.
We haven't used them really.
Okay. God, it's so fucking...
That was loud.
Yeah, it's super loud.
It is a little loud. I
I'll
won't
have
lie
to
to
turn
you.
it down.
Okay. And then, so I ate some broccoli. And it's like, could you imagine, dude? Like, just going into
I don't think you got it. Did you get it?
Yeah, the fucking salmon was shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. I'm not a dumbass. God damn. No credit given to any time. You know.
I mean, nobody laughed, so maybe it's not as funny as I thought it was.
Well, it's because you're not telling it in the setting.
Oh, true.
And like I got it to like the last half of it too. I'm not lying to you.
He was delayed getting it.
No, I got it immediately. However, I tuned in at the.
He didn't listen to the setup.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
He was zoned out. 70s RJ over there.
70s RJ. All right.
Peace, love.
Peace, love, and chicken grease, baby. All right. So what time is it, man?
It's 1:31.
Really?
4:32. Oh.
Oh, damn! It's 4:30. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm a mess today.
Don't
Jesus
today.
Christ.
Today.
Jeez.
It's like when National Beer Day was like, what was it, like last week or
Oh
something?
yeah.
I was like, so what is every other day?
Boy, maybe we'll drink some beer for once.
Yeah, no, bullshit. Oh, my God.
Get to the point.
Get to the point. Well, the point, ladies and gentlemen, is that this was episode 85 of the Mad Scientist Live podcast. As always, it is IRJ, the pizza guy, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend Shawn, who is always so nice to come on and talk to us.
Thank you.
It's always fun having you over, man.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah, man.
I
love
feel
it.
like we could just talk to you for like 5 hours.
For real,
if
absolutely, absolutely.
But people don't like to watch long ass shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and you obviously have to go to work here shortly, which
Yeah,
unfortunately
job
is something.
gimmick.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I do have one request before I go.
Yeah,
Can I hear the Law and Order sound effect? I haven't heard it all show.
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Wait for it. Oh, he's taking too long.
You mind your business.
No, I'm not minding my business. Yes, let's do it.
Oh,
So,
RJ, yeah, I know you got to be pumped that they did the.
Stabler.
Yeah.
Reunion. Oh yeah, I talked about it last week, dude.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
super. I'm not gonna lie. I very much enjoyed it, just as a super nerd of that show. I don't tell people these things because nobody cares. It's like me talking about wrestling to somebody.
You're right.
That
Nobody
doesn't
cares.
watch it. Okay, and it's just one of those things that just nobody resonates. Nobody cares. They're like, oh my god, this poor man that lives in his mother's basement, or whatever it may be.
Hey,
Like,
man, you sent her in here with them titties. What you expect?
that is the best part of mother's basement. Anyway, so no, but yeah, it's just. Damn, doesn't that sound fucking weird, dude? Holy fucking shit. Oh my god.
Man, this is too much fun.
Okay. So
I don't know. I didn't get that.
Mother's basement. Oh my god,
It's
dude.
time to go.
Dude, shut the fucking camera off. Please. I've already made an ass of myself
We're
for 9.
done.
Peace out,
Okay.
folks.
All right, see you guys next week. Again, Shawn, thank you for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
I promise I'll drink beer next week because apparently I'm smoking a little of the
Ooh-wee.
it wasn't even a lot. I guess I just ripped it too hard. Maybe that's
It's
what
early in the day. That's what it is.
That's true too. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but
right.
I'm fine now. So we'll see you guys next week. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I guess we're gonna go now.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever,
I'm just
ever,
saying.
ever.
Bye, everybody.
Ever,
Bye,
ever,
bye, bye.
ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.